Welcome to DVCOM technology. In this lab, I am going to show it to you how to configure FTP in DrayTek Vigor3910. So your DrayTek Vigor3910 is going to act as a FTP server, and the default IP address which I configured for the LAN, which is 192.168.50.1, and I am going to configure FTP username as Seshu and password is p@ssw0rt. So already I have a pen drive. I directly inserted on port number 1. So now this is 15 GB pen drive. So let's go and see it. What are the things we are going to configure to enable FTP? So let's go and access the Vigor3910. The default username is admin and default password is admin. Say login. Click OK. So the moment when you log in at first time, you can just go here USB application. So inside the USB application, you can see USB device status. So if you see here, it's showing in the green indicator as well. See here, there is a green color indicator. It's showing that the status. So already I have connected. So it's a 15 GB pen drive, guys. So now just click on USB device status. And you can see here, it's almost showing that it's a 15 GB pen drive. And only support FAT16 and FAT32 format. FAT32 is recommended. So while you are going to format your pen drive at first time when you are going to connect, make sure that format with FAT32, don't do it with NTFS. And you can go the maximum capacity 500 GB. That's the beauty of that. Then after that, you can just go to the file explorer. You can see there is a default file which is there. So in case if you want to create a new folder, just create the folder. So I'm going to say this is my office data, then create. So it already created now. Then once you created that, you just create the users. So I'm going to create the user, just click on this. So already enable this profile. So I'm going to create the username as issue and the password. Then confirm the password. Then after that, you can specify the home folder where he want to store the data. So right now I have created the office data, or else if you want to create a new, you can do that as well. Say okay. Then what are the permissions you are going to give? I'm going to give the permissions for file, read, write and delete. And for the directories, I'm going to give you to see the list. If you want to create a new directory, you can able to create it. So directory is nothing but here the folders. In case if you want to remove it, you can remove it. Say okay. So it has created. Say okay now. Now let's go and access this. So how you are going to access this? To access this, you need to have a FTP client software. So I'm going to use WinSCP. So just in my system, it's already WinSCP is installed. So open this. So it's asking you what's your connectivity. So I just want to use the protocol FTP. Then what's your host name? Host name is 192.168.50.1, which is my DrayTek router. And username is Seshu and password is p@ssw0rt. Then click login now. See, you are connected now. So right now there is no files, guys. So what I will do, I am going to take it from my system. On the left side you can see which is connected to my D drive, which is my system, and the right side which is connected with the root. Root is nothing but this is what the pen drive that I am trying to access through FTP. So now let's go and keep some files. Okay guys, just keep it. See here, I'm transferring all this file. So in case if I want to create a separate directory, I can do that as well. See, because I have permissions. Okay, new directory. So I'm going to create like DrayTek FTP. Then after that you can click OK. Then after that I'm going to keep all these files here. I can do that as well. See, it's moved. So this is what how you are trying to access. But now what I am trying to do now, I am trying to create one more account, guys. So let's go and create it. Something I want to show it to you. So let's say I'm going to create for you Mr. Brian. Okay, and I'm going to create a password. and I'm going to confirm the password. Then I'm going to say create a new folder for him, or else I can use the same. So I just click on this dots so that I can go back and see what are the folders are there. So I'm going to use the same office data, then say OK. Then this time what I will do for files, I just give him read and write. For directories, I just give him to C, okay, or else I can able to give him, but I just remove the permissions for delete and remove. Okay, say OK. Clear? So he is having read and write permissions, and for directory access he can able to see it, and in case if he wants to create a new directory, you can able to do that. So say OK now. So let's go and access this time back again through WinSCP. So WinSCP, and this time I'm trying to access through Brian account. So type the username as Brian and password. Say login. So now Brian is logging because he's trying to access the same folder, and what he's trying to do is trying to delete it. Let's say delete. Say OK. So now you see here the permission has denied. That's the beauty of that, guys. Yeah. So he cannot able to delete it because he doesn't have permissions. So for example, if he wants to create a new, he can able to create it. So let's go to create something Brian directory. Okay, say OK. So he can able to create it, and he can able to add the files according to his requirement. So this is what exactly how the FTP is going to work. So these are the settings that you need to do it at the DrayTek side. I hope you are enjoying my videos, guys, and please subscribe our YouTube channel for the more updates. And for sales, please send us an email, sales@datavoice.com. For support, please send us an email, support@datavoice.com. Thank you for watching this video.